Welcome back. Joining me this morning is Emily and Maylene Cowan, the wildlife curator at Discovery Playhouse, and they're here to show us a neat experiment with some gummy worms. So what are we going to be doing today?
Okay, so hopefully we're going to be making some gummy snakes dance, okay? So I saw this on Pinterest and I watched so many videos to try this out. So we've got some Haribo gummy snakes, some baking soda, we've got some vinegar and some water. So hopefully, if we pour some water into our first clear container and we dissolve some baking soda, the jury's kind of out on how much to use. So it's said to let it dissolve most of the way, but not all the way. So we're gonna let it dissolve a little bit. And then, okay, so there was also kind of a debate on how to cut the snakes. So you can cut them like this, you can cut them long ways, you can cut them in half, just they have to be able to float. So hopefully we put this in here and you let them soak up the baking soda, and whenever you take them out and put them into our vinegar, you want to pour that, the baking soda and the vinegar will cause or will create carbon dioxide. So we'll see. But full transparency, I did this about 5 times last night, and I didn't get them to really dance around the way I wanted to, but the beauty of science is that you try again.
Right.
So theoretically, these will do it, and then if they don't, fun thing to do with your kids if it doesn't work is why did it work? Why did it not work? What can we change? What can we do differently? So we'll let these kind of soak for a second, and then let's see what happens.
Are they going to dance?
I don't know. Are we wiggling? I don't know.
There may be a little bit of movement.
I can definitely see the bubbles.
Yeah.
Okay, in the video
Maybe
that I watched.
Maybe we should really just use our imagination for it and really pretend that they're dancing.
Hey, if this segment was longer than a few minutes, I would probably be able to do it for you. But in the video that I watched, they were wiggling up and down. They were squiggling around wiggly snakes. So again, all you need some of these. I also tried cutting them vertically.
Yeah.
And they were really light. And that's when I got the best result, was whenever I cut them long ways.
Okay, that's good to know.
Parents, make sure you're not giving a random pair of scissors to your kiddos. You need to be the one to cut these, unless your kid's big. So that's theoretically what needs to happen. And again, if it doesn't, why did it work? Why did it not work? That's the whole scientific method, is we test our theories and see what happens. And so
And
that's what we got.
It's something important to note is that it's okay if it doesn't work.
Right,
because like
exactly.
you said, that's science. That's how science works. And if it doesn't work, then we can maybe figure out what we didn't do correctly, what we need to add. So that's always the beautiful part about science. There's always ways to learn from it. Well, this is such a neat little activity that you can do. It's super easy too. I'm sure that people probably have everything at home. If not, that's a quick thing at the dollar store,
and you get to eat the rest of these after you're done. So that is probably the best part. Exactly.
Well, that is a perfect little experiment that you guys can take part in at home and try and get your snakes to wiggle. Maybe they'll wiggle more than we got them to. Or hey, or you could just eat the gummy worms, because maybe that would be more fun. The kids might enjoy that more. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us on The Breakfast Show. We always appreciate it. We'll be back in just a bit.